Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I can't believe how fast May flew by, and it's already time to say goodbye to our cute little red pandas from my May setup. But with a new month comes a fresh start, so in today's video, we'll be setting up my bullet journal for June 2025. For this month's setup, I'll be using these lovely Simptap acrylic markers from Arrtx, which were kindly gifted to me. I've been using the acrylic markers since the beginning of the year, and I absolutely love them. They come in such a wide range of colors, and they're super beginner friendly too. You just need to shake the pen, press down on the top of the marker body to activate the ink, and you're good to go. The finish is rich, vibrant and opaque, and the best part is it dries really quickly, which makes them perfect for bullet journaling. So if you're curious to try them out yourself, I've linked Arrtx website and some discount codes in the description box below, so be sure to check those out. Now, the theme that I'm going for this month is a beach theme featuring chiikawa and friends. With June marking the start of warmer days, I thought a sunny, summery theme would be the perfect way to welcome the season. Therefore, for the cover page, I'm drawing chiikawa and the gang happily soaking up the sun, feeling the ocean breeze, and enjoying a relaxing day by the sea. And if you're not familiar with chiikawa, let me introduce them. Chiikawa is the adorable, hamster-like character who is known to be timid and shy. His two best friends are Usagi, the playful one with bunny ears who likes to tease chiikawa, and there's Hachiware, the cheerful one with blue cat-like ears. They're always off on little adventures together, and for this month, I'm bringing them to the beach to enjoy the summer fun. For the drawing, I started by using the acrylic markers to lay down the base colors for the characters. Once that was done, I went in with a thick black marker to add their significant bold outlines, giving them that classic chiikawa look. And for the background, which were the sandy beach and the ocean, I kept things soft and layered. I began with the base colors and gradually adding shading and depth, using a darker brown for the sand and a deeper blue for the water to create reflection and contrast. On the beach, I also added little orange starfishes and seaweeds washed up on the shore for extra details. As for the ocean, I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I used the white acrylic marker to create water ripples and gentle splashes along the shoreline, which I think really gives the water a nice sense of movement and texture. And lastly, to finish off the cover page, I simply wrote the word June in calligraphy using an orange acrylic marker to match the summery vibes. And moving on to the next page is my monthly log, which is basically the overview of the entire month. For the title, I created a beach themed background and layered the words "this month" on top. Right below that, I added a simple calendar to jot down and keep track of any upcoming events or plans throughout June. And speaking of events, I wanted to take a moment to share a little recap of my adventures in May. So in the first week of May, I visited Pulau Langkawi, a beautiful island in Malaysia known for its stunning beaches, lush nature, and relaxing vibes. Then, I went on a staycation to Malacca with my boyfriend, which is a charming heritage city full of rich culture, history, and of course delicious food. And during the trips, I took tons of pictures and collected lots of ephemeras, which I later used in my travel journal. And once I've gone back home, I created some travel journal spreads about my trips, and it's been such a fun and meaningful way to document my experiences. And if you have been curious about travel journaling or thinking of starting your own, I highly recommend a class I recently took on Skillshare. Skillshare is the largest online learning platform for creatives, offering thousands of classes in everything from illustration and design to photography, animation, entrepreneurship, and so much more. And the best part, the classes are created by creatives for creatives, and every class is taught by industry professionals who truly understand the craft. The class I took is called Travel Journaling, Capture Memories on the Go by Peggy Dean. It covers everything from the basics of travel journaling, choosing supplies, different journaling styles, to practical tips and layout ideas. I especially love how the class is broken down into easy to follow sections, and there's even a class project where you can share your spreads with a supportive creative community. And here are some of the travel journal spreads I've created from my May adventures, inspired by the techniques from the class. So if you've been thinking about documenting your own travels or just want a new creative outlet, Skillshare is a great place to start. The first 500 people to click my link or scan this QR code will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. And thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Flipping over to the next 2 pages, I'm setting up my mood and habit trackers for June. The left page is dedicated to my mood tracker, while the right page is for my habit tracker. For the titles, I kept it consistent with the cover page style by using the same beach theme and calligraphy for a cohesive look. And as for the layout, I went with a clean and structured graph format for both the trackers. The days of the month run down the vertical axis, and the different moods or habits are listed across the top. I honestly really love this graph layout because it's simple, quick to set up, and easy to maintain throughout the month. And to fill in the empty spaces between the 2 graphs, I added another beach illustration of Chiikawa and friends, tying it all back to the monthly theme. And as I was drawing it, I couldn't help but be reminded of the beach I visited in Pulau Langkawi, which was called Pantai Cenang. I found myself reminiscing about how peaceful it was to soak my legs in the warm sand and feel the gentle waves splashing against my feet. That moment of calm really inspired the mood of the illustration and made the drawing feel even more special. And now, moving on to the next page is my budget tracker, which helps me to stay organized and be mindful of my spendings throughout the month. I kept the layout simple and functional, with a clean table divided into 4 columns. 1 for the date, 1 for the details, and 2 for the amounts. A plus sign is for the income, and the minus sign is for expenses. And at the very bottom, I'll just total everything up to get a clear overview of where my money went. And to make the page more fun and in line with the theme, I added a little illustration along the bottom, which is chiikawa happily running around the beach, looking carefree and joyful. This drawing also serves as a visual transition into the weekly spread page on the right, where the beach scene continues. And now, the page next to my budget tracker isn't a brain dump page anymore because I wasn't really feeling like creating one for this month. So instead, I decided to design a 1-page weekly spread. And I also thought it would be a great way to give you all some fresh ideas on how to set up your weekly spread layouts. So yeah, for this spread, I divided the page into 6 sections to represent the days of the week, with Saturday and Sunday combined into one box since weekends tend to be a bit more chill for me. And at the very bottom of the page, the beach scene continues seamlessly from the budget tracker, adding a fun visual flow between the 2 pages. In this illustration, you'll see Hachiware and Usagi happily running towards Chiikawa, which I think really captures that playful, summery vibe that ties the whole monthly theme together. And now, here's the final flip through of my bullet journal setup for June 2025. I'm really happy with how the whole team came together. Those bright, summery vibes feel so fitting for the month, and honestly, it's making me want to pack my bags and head straight to the beach. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video too, please remember to like and subscribe and follow my Instagram at lootengstudio. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all will have a lovely June ahead.